And the worst numbers of all, it's feared tens of thousands of people have lost their lives. Now, this is a frightening story that can't be told without showing pictures that are disturbing to all of us. Our US correspondent Robert Penfold begins our coverage of the day America came under attack.
America's catastrophic day of destruction began with coordinated terrorist attacks on New York's tallest buildings, the famous Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. They were packed with tens of thousands of people. Just before 9 a.m, 11 p.m. on the east coast of Australia, the start of the workday in New York, a hijacked passenger plane, a Boeing 767, ploughed into the side of the skyscraper. Then, soon after, the horror continued. A second hijacked passenger aircraft, a Boeing 757, appeared low over New York. As far as authorities know, the terrorists on board had taken the controls of both planes. While the rescue operation was just getting underway below, this aircraft too was flown straight into the second tower of the 110-story building. It was indeed a suicide mission of enormous magnitude.
Doorman goes to me, wow, I never seen a plane flying so low. And we looked out at it, all of a sudden, boom, it seemed like it wasn't even real.
This is the same scene from another angle, something witnessed by the tens of thousands of people all over New York, all watching a seemingly endless horror show happening right in front of them. The plane is coming in from the left.
Oh my God!
On the ground, a cameraman captured the moment of impact as well. Then he, with the thousands of others around him, ran to escape the deadly shower of debris. At this stage, it's impossible to get any idea of the casualty numbers, although the grim reality is the World Trade Center is the workplace of up to 50,000 people. And on any given day, another 80,000 tourists visit the sightseeing lookouts at the top of the towers. Although because it was early in the day, authorities are hoping the numbers of tourists may not have been at their maximum.
As soon as he got hit, I was thrown to a window. So I was very lucky to get out. There's a lot of people that didn't get out. There's a lot of people coming down the stairs, burnt up. It's bad.
Oh, they jumped it!
And then we saw the people jumping. We saw what we thought was debris, and we realized it was people jumping.
They started jumping out of the window, like the 96th floor. They just started, one at a time, from different parts of the building. I just started seeing people just drop. And I must have counted like 30 or 40 people, you know.
But the attacks were to continue. South in Washington, another hijacked passenger plane, a Boeing 757, was aimed directly at the Pentagon. This is the headquarters and strategic planning center for the United States military. A section of the building was blown apart, no doubt causing more deaths and injuries.
It came in at such a deep angle and such fast speed. It was, the severity of, like I was telling the gentleman, it was a real severe intention is what it had to it. You could tell it was like a suicide bomber.
The recurring nightmare continued. A fourth passenger plane crashed in open land 120 kilometers from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That too was thought to be a victim of the terrorists. President Bush was not in Washington when the attacks occurred. He was in Florida, and soon after spoke to the nation and warned of difficult times ahead.
Freedom itself was attacked this morning by a faceless coward, and freedom will be defended. Make no mistake, the United States will hunt down and punish those responsible for these cowardly acts.
Immediately, the name of the international terrorist, Osama bin Laden, was on everyone's tongues. He has recently been promising attacks of huge magnitude against the United States, and today that certainly happened.
Big explosion happened. Some guy came out, his skin was all off. I helped him out. This is him all over.